Hello, Hebron team. I just wanted to show you and remind you how you can add your test to the test calendar. So when you are in the Hebron Hub, you're going to navigate to the calendar. This can seem really overwhelming with all of these colors and all of these events. So the first thing I like to do is to hide all of my calendars so that nothing is on there. And the only two calendars that I like to look at are the high school testing calendar and the middle school testing calendar. Now, if you are just a high school teacher, feel free. You do not need to add the middle school testing calendar and vice versa. But what this helps me do is when I'm getting ready to put in a test, let's say I'm going to do it on September 11th, I can look and I can see that I have a 12th grade test, I have a 10th through 12th grade test, and I have biblical foundations. And so if I'm teaching a 9th grade, I could probably put in another test. If I'm looking over on the 13th, I could add another test for 9th grade because there's only one. I could add one for 10th and 11th, and I could add two more for senior level courses. So once I've done my spot check that it is okay for me to go ahead and enter my test, I'm going to click the plus event. This is where a lot of people get confused because the inclination is to go to classes, but we will not. We're going to go to page content. And then you're going to go to the calendar that you want to put this on. So let's say I'm a high school teacher, I'm clicking the high school testing calendar. If I'm a middle school teacher, I'm clicking the middle school testing calendar, and I hit apply. Now I pick the date. I'm going to go with September 13th. Now this is where the title is really important. Please start with the grade level. So I'm going to put in 9th grade, and I'm going to say this is Spanish 1. If I want, I can put my name after it, and then I would hit save. If there are multiple grade levels and you really do have a solid mix, so let's say Algebra 2. I have everywhere from 10th to 11th grade, and so I'm going to say Algebra 2, Marsh. That would be the best way for me to title it, so that way other teachers at a glance can go ahead and see that 10th and 11th is really being hit by this one test. And again, then I'll hit save. So hopefully this has helped determine and figure out how to add things to the test calendar. The same thing applies for middle school. As you'll see, we start off with the grade level at the beginning, and then we can put in the content area and the teacher if need be.